Hey girlfriends, welcome back to the channel for another video this week. If you're new here to my channel, I'm GeranikaMycia, but all my friends call me G. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back this week and clicking on my face. And if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to follow your girl on Instagram for all of my fabulous updates, and come back each week for weekly uploads, girl. Now today's video is very special to me because today, April 14th, 2021, makes 1 year that I have been consistent on YouTube. I started doing YouTube back in 2014. I wasn't really consistent, and maybe a year ago, well, exactly a year ago, I decided to just be consistent and see where it goes. So when I started being consistent, I was like, I'm gonna give this thing 6 months and see, you know, what it's given, because I was getting too many signs and a lot of crazy things. Let me just say that a lot of crazy things was happening that kept leading to me to go to YouTube, go back to YouTube. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it for 6 months, and here we are a year later. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering your questions. I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. I'm going to be getting to all of those. I'm going to be telling you my experience within the past year, the pros, the cons, all of the tea on becoming. And you know what's so crazy? I don't know if I consider myself an influencer. It's still kind of weird saying a YouTuber or influencer, because to me it's just like, I just put out videos, but my therapist, she's teaching me, girl, don't downplay your success. So yeah, girl, we're gonna get into all the tea. So if you're interested in this video, stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay girl, first of all, can we get into the lighting? I just switched the lighting up and I am feeling it. Okay, she's feeling it. But we can also get into what I'm wearing, because I know you girls are going to ask. So right now I just have on this jumpsuit that I have actually never worn out the house. It still has a tag on it, girl. I purchased this from ASOS. This one, ASOS had like the ASOS white collection. I don't know why they got rid of that collection, because that was like runway pieces, girl, for good prices. So I got this from ASOS few years back. The hairpins I got from a beauty bar in New York. It was in Soho. Like, I think it was last time I was there, but I never wore them either. A Saint Laurent Arty ring, the black, just a regular little bracelet, the one that I always wear from Amazon. My Amazon ring on this hand, and the red, let me see if you can see, the red Hermès Clic wide. So, oh, I think my elbows are ashy. That ain't cute, girl. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna start off by telling you guys about my experience of being consistent. Like I said, well, consistent for the past year. Like I said, I started YouTube back in 2014 when I was in college, but I started YouTube doing makeup. I like makeup, but I don't love makeup. Makeup is not my passion, girl. I'm not a makeup artist. I like to keep my face very simple. I'll do what works for me. I don't need to know no new tricks. I don't care about makeup that much. So that's why I wasn't consistent, because I wasn't doing something that I was actually passionate about. I just was kind of on here like, at the time everybody was doing makeup. They didn't really have too many fashion channels. YouTube was like the makeup tutorial, like that's the place, you know? So I started doing makeup and I just wasn't passionate, so I stopped. And let's fast forward last year during quarantine. I'm not going to go too much into details, but let's just say I was getting so many signs of people coming to me, dreams, all of this craziness saying go back doing YouTube. So like I said, I did it. And this is the first time I can say with anything I was actually consistent for this long, because me, I get bored with things very easily, and I'm just like, if I don't love it, I'm not doing it. So this past year has taught me, when you put in hard work, dedication, self-discipline, and be consistent, you're going to succeed. I don't care how long you have to keep doing that. Success is going to be somewhere at the end of the road, the middle. You're going to succeed, because when I was putting out videos once a week, my channel was growing. But I was like, you know what? I want to challenge myself, so I'm going to put out 2 videos a week. And then once I started doing 2 videos, that's when I saw my channel was like actually growing. And I was like, oh, okay. But I feel like the more I became comfortable in my skin, and I just kind of like let my personality just jump on the girls, it was just all over from there. Because I can't lie, when I first came on YouTube, even if you go back to watch some of my videos, I was very soft and like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I was shy, girl. Like at that time in my life in general, I was shy. Now I'm not, well, I'm not gonna say I'm not shy. I'm just not as shy as I used to be. And now I just like, girl, this is who I am. I'm not for everybody. Sometimes I'm a little too much for people. It is what it is. So just be yourself. When you come on here, don't try to like copy and paste yourself into being somebody else. Just come on here and be yourself. If you're quiet and shy, be quiet and shy, girl. People are going to like you for you, and if they don't like you, they're just not for you. Also, being consistent on YouTube has taught me a lot in different areas of my life. It's made me disciplined. I feel like my work ethic is like crazy now. Like I'm very structured, but I don't have balance. I'll say that, because now everything I do is like, I want to create this, I want to do 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 all of the things. So I feel like that's one thing I definitely need to learn is balance. But overall, I feel like this past year has been amazing. If someone would have told me a year ago that I would be here on YouTube, if I just would have been consistent, I'd be like, yeah, I don't believe you. But girl, it is possible, okay? If you just be consistent, push through, even on the days when you're like, I don't feel like recording, I don't want to do it, push through, girl. Because if you just keep pushing, it's gonna just pop off for you. So to say all of that, this year has been a blessing. I'm so excited that I got to meet so many people, so many of you in my DMs. A lot of y'all saying y'all want to meet me, and I'm like, all right, girl, let's meet. What we gonna do? So this year has been a blessing, I'll say that. Next question is, what did I learn? I would say I learned that you have to sacrifice things to get what you want. Like this past year, I haven't really hung out with my friends. I lost friends, I lost relationships, but I don't feel like it had to do with this. I feel like being consistent on YouTube, like I said, it changed me in other areas too. I learned to put myself first, put my dreams first, prioritize what I'm doing before I just go out and have fun, go to brunch. I'm that friend now. If I know I have to record, I'm not going to brunch, I'm not going to lunch, I'm not going to dinner, I'm not going nowhere, baby. I'm going to record, get my content done, and if you want to hang out with me after we're done, okay, cool, we can hang out. But I'm not going to go out. I feel like I'm more responsible, I'll say that. I also learned to take breaks when I need them, because I'm the type of person, I am very hard on myself. So a break to me is like, yeah, you're gonna go to the kitchen and get something to drink and come back and work. But now I've learned to take breaks, because I have this thing in my mind where if you constantly push yourself and you get burnt out, anytime I get burnt out, I say that is my creative spirit telling me that I'm being too abusive to her. And sometimes we can be abusive to our creative spirit. So if you get like blocks, anytime I get blocks, or I feel like, oh, I don't know what to record, or I don't feel motivated or inspired to record, I feel just completely burnt out, I'll be like, okay, I'm being abusive to my creative spirit. And I feel like sometimes we take our creative vision and our creative spirit, that's what I call it, we take it for granted. We think we're gonna always have these ideas and this creativity. Sometimes just how you need a break to rest and do nothing, your creative vision and your creative spirit needs a break to just do nothing. And I find the days and the times that I take those breaks, sometimes I won't post, I'll miss a day, to just give her a break. Let her go to the coffee shop, people watch, be in nature. That's when my ideas just start coming. Every time I give my creative spirit a break, girl, I just start getting all these ideas out of nothing. I could just be sitting at the coffee shop watching somebody walk their dog and I get a video idea. So take breaks when you need them. I definitely learned that, because overproducing is abusive to your creative spirit, and we're not trying to abuse her, girl. We need her to keep flowing. God gave us this gift, so we need to respect her, honor her, and give my girl a break. I've also learned there's people out there who actually want to see you succeed, and they truly support you. People you don't know, you never met, because a lot of you I've never met in person. I only met you like from the internet, but you guys are like pushing and like, gee, we here, we supporting you. You guys are rooting for me, and I'm just like, ah, okay, I like this, because sometimes, you know, people don't really support you. But you know what I learned that's another thing I've learned. Don't expect people to see your vision, because I cannot lie, when I first started YouTube, there was a lot of people who shall not be named. I feel like they did not support it, because it was like, oh, all she's doing all she ever do is just sit in the room and record videos. It took for people to start saying, oh, I see you growing, and it took for numbers to come for people to actually start supporting, which is sucky, but it is what it is. That's just how it's going to be. And sometimes the people who are closest to you are going to be the ones who won't support you. I also learned that it is okay to network and kumbaya with other influencers. Not saying that I wouldn't do that, but all of my friends in real life, I have 2 female friends. The rest of my friends are males. So I don't really know how to have relationships with women because I'm so used to being around like the masculine energy. And so yeah, being in the community full of women, it feels good to be like embraced by other women because I don't be around women that much. When I'm hanging out, it's like, oh man, I'm usually the only woman, so I like it. I like meeting new women. Okay, so next I'm going to go into some of the pros and the cons. Now, some of the pros are I get to meet so many people from around the world who can actually relate to me on different topics, situations, fashion and style. I get to inspire people, different women, because when I first started YouTube, when I came back, I used to always say, if I can inspire other women to be their best and feel good about themselves, that's what I want to do. Even if it's one woman, that's all I want. Because I've been in a space where I wasn't confident. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't like myself, love myself. So when I got to the place where I actually loved and liked myself, I was like, I want to give this energy to other people and other women to let them know that no matter where you are in life, how insecure you are, no matter what your circumstances are, it's possible for you too. Because trust me, girl, y'all get to see the glitz and glam of this, but this is not who I was like years ago. Like, so I wanted to inspire women, and the fact that so many of you actually DM and reach out to me to say I inspire you to be confident and step out and just be yourself and try new things and wear color, I'm like, girl, I'm living for it. And it means so much to me because that's actually one of the things that I always wanted. And anytime I record a video, before I record the video, I always say like a quick prayer, and I ask God to allow my videos to reach at least one woman, to inspire her to be her best self and live, you know, the best life, honey. You do not have to have the world to have a good life, because I know Instagram and all these places, they're gonna tell you in order to have a good life, you need this, you need that. And I just wanted to inspire you guys to be your best selves, and the fact that I'm doing that, that's a pro for me. And if we're being honest, another pro would be you get paid to do something that you actually love and it doesn't feel like work. You get to work with all of these brands that you've been giving your money to for years, and now you get to collaborate. That, sometimes that still shocks me. I'd be like, okay. Okay, G. So that's definitely a pro. You get to, like I said, meet new people. And you just get to, all of the creative thoughts that you have in your head and all this creative energy, you literally get to just put it out there for the world to see. Now, some of the cons, I would say, first of all, coming on this platform, on the internet in general, child, you need to have a sense of self and some tough skin, because people are going to criticize you for everything. People are going to be negative, leave hate comments. They're going, girl, just prepare yourself, sis, because the girls are going to come for your wig, girl. All the Harvard graduates who just know all of the things, they're going to be in your comments correcting you, saying how you pronounce things wrong, and they're not going to say it in the nice way. They're going to try to read you for filth. But that's why the lines for me, they get a little blurry, because it's like, G, in real life, honey, I would shade you back. But they say when you become an influencer, you can't do that. But one thing I've definitely learned, everybody don't, you know, deserve a response back, honey. Half of the time when people say negative things, I'd be like, okay, girl, thanks for the, you know, the view. I sip my green tea and scroll up on. People are definitely going to make assumptions about you, but you have to know that these people don't know you. These people get to see you maybe, what, 2-3 times a week for a couple minutes. These people don't know you. These people know what you allow them to know and see what you allow them to see. Don't give the internet too much of your energy. I'll say that. Don't allow the negative comments to suck you in and just be like, affect you. Because I can't lie. At the beginning of this process, something happened and it affected me. It was like a negative comment, and I had to check myself because I'm like, here you go, you have 50 positive comments, but that one negative comment really just got to you. Man, I had to ask myself, why is it getting to you like that? And I had to realize it was getting to me because I couldn't just like clap all the way back. I had to refrain. But now, girl, long as you liking, long as you watching, disliking, I'm okay. It is what it is. So that's probably the only con. People gonna be negative and they're gonna throw shade, girl. Now, one of the questions I get asked the most is what camera I use, my lighting setup. Now, if you guys go back to watch my videos, girl, a year ago, the quality of my videos wasn't what I wanted. I wasn't pleased with it. I wasn't pleased with the audio. Girl, I still have problems with the audio. But, child, there's a thunderstorm outside, girl. So we're gonna just continue on. Let's hope the lights don't go out, and whew, that's gonna ruin it, girl. So the camera I'm using right now to film this is the Canon 70D, and this is an old model. Now they have the Canon 90D, which if you're in the market for a camera, instead of buying this camera, the 70D, which it works perfect, I would definitely maybe suggest getting the 90D because they have more features on that camera. I have a mic from Amazon. Now, one thing I can say, audio is gonna be like, audio and lighting may be your toughest challenge because, like I said, if you go back and watch my videos, the lighting was off, the audio was horrible, everything just was bad. But what I am going to say is, even if you don't like the quality of your videos, keep pushing, because I remember I wanted to quit. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just take a break, and my spirit was like, no, just keep pushing and, you know, keep going until you figure it out. And that's one of the, I'm so happy I kept going and I didn't take a break, because I feel like if I would have taken a break, I wouldn't have come back to YouTube, because I was so frustrated with my quality of those videos. I was like, what is this? Okay, I was annoyed. But now I guess you could say I'm happy with it. I'm still learning. It is a learning process. Now I am better with like settings and lighting settings. Now I'm not going to really go into details about my lighting setting and camera setting, because I have definitely learned your lighting setting depends on the room you're filming in, the camera settings, like it depends on so much more. So I can't just really say, here, take all of my settings, it's going to work for you, because it don't really work like that. I did invest in a new lens. When I first started, I was using a kit lens. Now I have the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter lens, which I am obsessed with. It was the best $700 I've ever spent in my life. That definitely helped my quality of my videos. So definitely, you know, invest in you a lens and a camera. But I would definitely say I would never buy a camera with lenses already, because kit lenses, they're just, to me, a waste of money. You don't really need them. You should invest more in a better quality lens. So just buy, if you're in the market for a camera, just buy the body. Like, you don't need to get a lens. You don't need the lenses that come with the, you know, camera. Buy the Sigma, girl. You're not gonna, it's that girl. Now for lighting, oh my god, it's a lot of lights up in here. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's a lot of lights. I have 2 panel lights, 2 soft boxes, and 1 ring light. So, and you always want to diffuse your lighting, so I have like a lot of diffusing going on up in here. And also I realized your lighting has a lot to do with the color of the room that you're filming in, because oh, okay, I'm turning into a tech nerd right now, guys, I know, but I've learned a lot over the year. My trial and error game is just like strong. Okay, I've learned a lot. I learned about white balance, ISO, girl. Oh, it's been a long road, but I'm sorry, I'm getting a little excited. But yeah, that's why I did consider changing everything in my room back to white, because it made my white balance very easy to control. So yeah, that's the lighting. Now for vlogging, I use my Canon G7X2. Now also with vlogging cameras, girl, I've been through the ringer. Okay, so I went to Best Buy. I literally spent like thousands of dollars in one day on cameras. I purchased, I think, 5 different cameras, so y'all add it up. They was like $700, $800 a piece. I was like, I'm gonna buy all of these cameras, take them home, and see which one I like. Now everybody was saying how the ZV-1, it had just came out, ZV-1 by Sony. it's a vlogging camera, but it limits you. So I tried the Canon G7X3. I would not suggest that camera because the 3 has autofocus issues and it's very, very bad. No matter what Canon say, you know, you can do this, no, it's very bad. So I'm currently using my G7X2, which I absolutely love. Sometimes that's the camera I actually use to film my try on hauls and videos like that. It's so easy to like film with. It has so many different features that you can use, so I would definitely recommend that camera, which I'm going to link all of this good zhuzh in the description box if you're interested in the camera. And that's pretty much, yeah, for my setup. And yeah, so next are tips for inspiring or upcoming YouTubers. Girl, I would just say start, record the video. That is the hard part. Record the video, even if you have to hold on to it for a week or two and you know, let your friends see it, or you just have to get used to seeing yourself on camera, because that's one thing you're definitely going to have to do, get used to seeing and hearing yourself on camera. I would say just start, keep pushing. Do not get so caught up on my subscribers, I want this many subscribers. Focus on your views, because when you start getting views and people keep watching you, they're going to subscribe. So don't focus so much on your subscriber count. Focus on them views, honey, because also you don't get paid for subscribers. You do get paid not really paid for views, but you get paid in the sense of views. So yeah, focus more on the views than your subscribers. The subscribers are going to come. If they mess with you, they mess with you. So that's going to grow organically. You want it to grow organically. Also, don't expect other YouTubers or different influencers to shout you out or give you promo. You want to build your following organically. You want people to mess with you because they mess with you, not because, oh, this person shouted you out and then they come over here on your channel and it's like they're gonna subscribe but they're not gonna watch. So at the end of the day, your channel is gonna be stagnant, because the more people that watch your videos, the more YouTube is going to recommend your videos, which is going to lead to more subscribers. So get that subscriber number out of your head. So don't worry about that. Worry about your views and keep pushing through. Even if you're only getting 100 views, 50 views, whatever you're getting, 1,000 views, keep pushing. Don't let that discourage you or feel like, oh, it's not working, it's going too slow, it's not happening for me. Keep going, because I feel like if you truly have something to say, that's another thing. Stay in your lane. Come on here and bring you to the table. Whatever you're good at, bring that to the table. Cooking, I don't know, shopping, hair, makeup, painting, art, bring that to the table, because I truly believe if you stick to your passion and your purpose, there's a designated group of people assigned to your voice or your journey. I'll say that. So keep pushing. Do not stop. No matter where you are, keep pushing. Is it worth it? I'm gonna have to say yes. It is definitely worth it, because I do see my life changing for the better. YouTube has been a blessing for me. I mean, I didn't expect it to, you know, be here right now. We're still growing, which I truly appreciate and love you guys for, you know, just rocking out with your girl, coming over here, you know, doing all the things with me. So to me, it's worth it, because it's just so many blessings that just keep flowing in, and you get to touch and meet so many different people. So I would definitely say it is worth it. Okay, so that's all of the things that I had to say to you guys. Now I'm going to get into answering some of your questions. But before we get into answering some of your questions, a lot of you are asking, y'all know every time something big, or I feel like something that needs to be celebrated in my life, a moment, what I like to call them moments, I buy myself a gift, and I always buy myself congratulation cards. So I've already wrote in my congratulation card. I put it in my memory box, because I have this box. It's full of memories. I'm that friend. I'm going to take random off-guard pictures and just print them out, put them in that box, and I'm going to show you this picture like 5 years from now, and everybody be like, when did you take that? So I love creating memories and like treasuring them. So I've already got a congratulation card and put it in my memory box, and I didn't want to get a bag or something. I really wanted something that meant something to me. So I got something that I've been having my eye on for. I've been having my eye out how do I say it? I've been having my eye on, girl. Oh, y'all know what I mean, okay? And I'm excited about it. Okay, so just a quick disclaimer before y'all come for my neck. No animals or insects were hurt during the process of this gift, okay? Okay, so what I got was but oh, you guys, I don't know if you can see it. I got a butterfly. Okay, there you go. I got a butterfly from this shop that I visited in Florida in Key West last year. So I reached out to them to get this one. Y'all, it's so gorgeous, and it's an actual real butterfly. Now, and I have another one right here. When I was on vacation with my family, I purchased this butterfly right here. It's a monarch butterfly. Monarch butterflies are my favorite butterflies, and they are preserved in these acrylic cases. Now, y'all, butterflies, they just have a special meaning to me. Every time I see them, I get so emotional. When I unboxed this one, I actually cried. It just, dumb, I know, but they mean so much to me. I'll say that. They just remind me of growth, new life, and they just always remind me of, no matter where you are in life, because, you know, caterpillars, they're not that pretty at all, but this thing that's considered not pretty always turns into something so beautiful. So butterflies just, girl, they mean so much to me. Okay, so I got this butterfly. I'm not going to be a nerd and go into the specifics and the species of this particular butterfly, but it has purple, which is my favorite color, green, and black, and she's just, y'all, she is gorgeous. My goal is to have so many of these. I want to just keep collecting them, and I like how they're in these acrylic boxes. I'm going to link the website where you can get one if you like down below. Now, like I said, this butterfly was not harmed. Butterflies have a lifespan of 10 days. This butterfly, both butterflies, they last their whole life, adult lifespan, which is 10 days, and once they pass, they preserve them, and you can buy them. And the artist, I forgot his name, but yeah, you can get these butterflies and you can hang them on a wall. But me personally, I want to, maybe when I get a lot of them, because I plan on throughout my life, I'm gonna have so many of these butterflies. Okay, so maybe I'll put them on the wall one day, but right now I don't. So every time I see this butterfly, I'm going to think about the hard work and a dedication and discipline that I, you know, put in to get here. So yeah, I got my wings this year, girl. So I literally got wings. Okay, now moving on to you guys' questions. The first question is, how old are you? I'm currently 28. I'll be 29 this year. Are you dating? No, girl, I am not dating. I do not have time for dating. Right now, I am dating myself, and that is a full-time job in itself. So, no, I'm not dating. I absolutely love your channel and vibe. Yeah, I know that's not a question. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Next question is, what is your go-to store for clothes? Now, that's a little hard because I would say Farfetch, Shopbop, and probably Revolve. That's like the places that I've been shopping or looking at the most, because can y'all believe this year I haven't purchased anything from Zara? I purchased one shirt that I still returned, so I haven't purchased anything from Zara. I'm kind of even shying away from Zara. Not completely, but maybe it's just because I don't like the season that they have. So lately, that's where I've been shopping. Those stores. Would you ever do a Fashion Nova haul? Love from a subscriber. Hey girl. Fashion Nova haul, I'm not gonna say never, but right now the answer is no, because I may get certain things from Fashion Nova, but a haul, to me, a haul is a lot of things. Now, only how I probably would do a Fashion Nova haul is if Fashion Nova sponsored me and gave the girl a bag, because yeah, I don't really shop at Fashion Nova. What's your next luxury purchase? I would have said the Prada backpack, but if we're being honest, right now I'm kind of like chilling out on luxury purchases, because one, I don't need nothing, and two, I'm investing in other things because I got enough things, and my eye have been on some other things that are not, well, they're luxury, but they're not shoes, bags, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm focused on other things. So no real luxury purchases right now, but knowing me, that's gonna change in about a month. Watch. If you could start a business, a new brand, what would it be and what would you sell? Ooh, this is a good one. So okay, so first in the fashion area, it would be, I don't want to be a fashion designer, that is not my thing, but I would like to have a capsule collection with a large fashion house or a brand that I am obsessed with. I don't know which one that would be, but I would love to have my own candle line because I am obsessed with candles. I would like to have a whole wellness line, so candles, affirmation cards. Well, affirmation cards, I'm speaking that in existence. One day I'm going to have my own affirmation cards that you guys can buy from Target, Best Buy, Target, Barnes and Nobles, girl, all the places. Okay, I want affirmation cards. We need to put this positive energy out there. Yeah, I would like to have a wellness line, sell like journals and just things that helps women be their best selves. Tips for small YouTubers. I pretty much answered that question. I would say, you know, keep going, invest in yourself, invest in your channel, put in the time and the effort, and it'll, you know, pay off for you. How does it feel to inspire so many women in their fashion journey? You're the best. Girl, it is. Sometimes it's a little surprising, it's overwhelming, but I feel honored. I'll say that I feel honored because that was literally the goal. At the beginning of this, I was like, I want to inspire women. And the fact that you guys saying I am inspiring you guys, child, that's all I wanted. Where do you get your style inspiration? You always look chic, modern, sleek, and fresh. If we're being honest, I get inspiration from different places, like if I see things or fashion pages, but I don't subscribe to that. I don't like go to these places and like I need inspiration. I like to just kind of like pull from my inner self, I guess you would say. I always play dress up in my room. I am the queen of throwing on a playlist, getting a glass of wine, going in my closet and just trying on clothes, mixing and matching different things, because I feel like that's how you build your sense of style. When you see all these people and you keep watching, it's okay to get inspired, but when you keep subscribing to that, you start to like imitate that person and their style, and it's just not authentic. And you just, sometimes you can tell when people are wearing things that they wouldn't usually wear, because it's like the clothes is wearing them, they're not wearing the clothes. And so yeah, I just kind of like play dress up a lot with myself and just see different vibes and what I like, and I always try new things, and I don't put myself in a box. I'll say that. How did you chose a therapist on Therapy for Black Girls? I typed in my location and a list of therapists came up and I picked one. I actually picked a lot, but she was the only person that actually emailed me back, so I feel like that was just like God working. But also, if you are looking for a therapist, I would always suggest Google therapist in my area, and I forgot the name of the page. I'm going to link it in the description box. If I forget to link it, because sometimes I forget to link things, you just comment down in the description box and let me know, gee, you forgot. But just Google therapist. Okay. But yeah, just Google therapist in your area and a list of them usually pop up. What do you envision your life like in 5 years? Oh girl, nah. See, one thing I've learned, those type of questions give me so much anxiety. Like thinking about my life in 5 years, I'm not that girl. I can't do that. I'm gonna just get anxiety, and when I get that type of pressure on me, I just kind of like get in a shell and I don't do nothing. So this is gonna sound crazy, I break my life down in quarters, like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. That's how I break my life down. And I do have long-term goals, but right now I find myself being more successful when I break my life down. Long-term, you just go, girl, I know you should dream big, but sometimes I just go off the deep end. So even thinking about that question just gave me anxiety. So yeah. Dating tips for the girls in the late 20s. Oh girl, now I don't like to give dating advice because I'm single and I can be kind of biased, but I'm gonna give you the advice that an older lady I used to work with at Saks gave me. Focus on yourself, on your dreams, on your goals, work on yourself, date yourself, and get to know yourself. And whoever's supposed to be with you, girl, he gonna come, okay? Because that's one thing I wish I would have listened to that lady. When she told me that, I didn't listen to her. I still was chasing the boys, and well, not really chasing the boys chase G, but you know what I mean. I was still out here entertaining the boys, and I wasn't focused. I wasn't focused on my dreams, on my goals. I was just out here about here, and I should listen to her, because soon as I start focusing on myself and I start elevating and just getting zhuzhed up, The boys start coming, but now I just don't have time for the boys. I'm like, catch me later. Spin a block in about a year or so, and then we're going to see what's going to happen. Because right now, I ain't got time for the boys. So, no, I'm not dating. And that is the tip I would say. See, that's bias. Focus on yourself, sis. The boys are going to come, okay? The boys are going to always be there. That's just what it is. Tips for getting out of wearing fast fashions. I want quality, timeless pieces to look like money. What I did to get out wearing fast fashions, because I did used to wear fast fashions, I just started piece by piece. People think you have to buy all these things in a haul. I literally started piece by piece. Like if I have, let's say, a cheap shirt, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's say I had this shirt that I purchased from like Marshall's one year, and I love the style of it, but the quality wasn't there. And one time I was at H&M, and they had a similar shirt, but it was way more like luxe, and just the quality was better. So I purchased that H&M shirt, got rid of the Marshall shirt. When I was at Saks, if I had a pair of black loafers that wasn't the best quality, I'll purchase an expensive pair, get rid of them. So I was like, I was kept switching out. So I buy piece by piece. I don't really buy clothes in hauls or shop like that. I buy piece by piece. So I would just say, take your time, do not rush it, and just buy piece by piece and let it build up. Books for someone starting a spiritual journey. I'm actually looking at them now. I would say you should definitely get You're a Badass. You should definitely read the 4 Agreements, The Power of Letting Go, Me, Myself, and Lies. I'm gonna just link them in the description box because it's a lot of them. How do you manage to save for luxury items while balancing other life costs like bills and etc.? How do I mean, every time I get money in, I always make sure what needs to be paid is paid, but I also put in my budget, I call it blow money, that's already in the budget. So whether I want to blow it on shoes, bags, or food, I just put it in the budget. So I always I prioritize. I'll say that I make sure what needs to be paid is paid. Everything is, you know, where it needs to be, and I just have blow money. So I be blowing it on shoes, clothes, and food. Can you do a brow tutorial? I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure it'll come one day here on the channel, but I don't like doing makeup videos. They stress me out. I cannot talk and do makeup at the same time. I do not know how people do it. It's just like it stresses me out. I can't do it. Okay. Hey sis, how many siblings do you have? I have 6 siblings. I have 5 sisters, 1 brother. I'm the 3rd oldest. What are must do activities when visiting New Orleans? I mean, that's tough because I know it may seem like I go out, but I don't really be on the scene like that, girl. I'm not that girl that really be out. I mean, you can go get beignets. You definitely need to like do all the, you know, popping restaurants to get your food on. I don't know, girl. I don't go nowhere. I know it may seem like I said I be outside, but I'm not that girl. I'm not on the scene. Like, I'm the type of girl, when you see me, but most likely you're gonna see me in my house. So when people come here, they be doing like swamp tours and ghost tours. Now, child, me personally, I don't play with them type of things, them spirits. I would never recommend somebody do a swamp tour or a ghost tour. That's just asking for problems. So I would say come here, go to restaurants, go to beignets, definitely experience the French Quarters, like, of course. If you like gambling, you can go to Harris. Yeah. Favorite designer right now, I am obsessed with Saint Laurent. That's like it, but I love vintage Saint Laurent. I like Saint Laurent in general, but their vintage archive pieces are like, oh my god, that is my favorite. Which actually takes me to the next question, which is, if you can work for any fashion house, what would it be? It would definitely be Saint Laurent, but I would want to work in the Paris store, the one that was in the documentary The First Monday in May. I don't know if y'all watched it, but he went to Paris to the Saint Laurent store, and they went like downstairs in the basement, and it was like the archive of Saint Laurent. It was all of the old Saint Laurent clothes. I'm talking about like vintage, and it was all preserved. Child, when just lock me in there. Just lock me in, girl. That's where I would want to work. Biggest pet peeve. Girl, I hate when people sneeze in the car. That is disrespectful, and I just be like, oh, get out. You need to be walking. You got to go. One thing we wouldn't know about you unless you told us. I hate hearing myself and seeing myself on camera. I can look at myself, but I hate hearing my own voice. Hearing my own voice is like nails on a chalkboard. I hate it. It's uncomfortable. And once I upload these videos, after I edit and upload, I don't go back and watch them because it's so awkward and it's just, I be cringing. So I think it's because I'm my worst critic and it's just uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't like to hear myself on camera, and once I upload these videos, I never go back and watch them. What's a bag that has been really popular that you really dislike? There's bags that's not my style, but like to say I really just like dislike, I'm a lover of fashion, so I kind of like, even if it's not my style, I kind of still respect the creative direction that the creative director went in. I'm the type of person, even if I don't like it, I'd be like, I want to know why the creative director created this bag, what was his or her inspiration behind it. So I go like a little deep. So right now I would say there's no bag that I absolutely hate. Dislike, there's a couple. I think I did a whole video on it, but I still have respect for like the creative vision. What's on your playlist? Now see, I have so many different playlists. I have a wind down, that's the playlist I put on when I'm drinking my wine. I have a gym playlist. I have a New York playlist. And I just have like a ratchet playlist, which the city girls is all over that thing. Like, it's a lot of city girls on my playlist, I'll say that. A lot of trap music, Pooh Shiesty and all of the things. I like music, girl. So I have different playlists, but there's this one girl, let me see, her name is Laura Zoka. I have been obsessed with her. Her music, I have a whole playlist full of her playlist, like her music. I have been sharing it because y'all, she is bomb, okay? Her music is just such a soul cleansing vibe, and girl, I just live. So I have multiple playlists. What's something most people are surprised to find out about you? I'm bougie, but I'm not stuck up. Because I have a little bougie in there, but I'm not stuck up. I feel like I'm very down to earth. I can have a conversation with anybody, but I feel like when you look a certain way, you dress a certain way, people expect you to just be like snooty and stuck up, and I'm not like that. So when most people meet me, well, I'm not gonna say most people, because if I don't like you, you're gonna get a different G. Like, I'm gonna just ignore you. So it can come off stuck up, but usually I'm not like that. If you give me good energy, girl, I give you good energy. So most people think that I'm stuck up, but I'm not, so they usually be surprised. What's your favorite designer piece in your closet right now? I would definitely say I have these old Prada sandals that I absolutely love, and I'm gonna just have to say my Fendi sunglasses, because those sunglasses are just so good to me. So those two things, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna just say those two. What are your favorite foods to eat? And also, can you do a get ready with me? I love that. My favorite foods to eat is seafood. I love seafood. I love it boiled, fried, deep fried, baked, grilled. I love seafood, so I'm gonna definitely say seafood. And also, can you do a get ready with me video? I'm sure I'll do another get ready with me video. I have a couple, I think maybe 2 here already on the channel, but those are not my favorite videos because, like I said, I cannot multitask and do makeup, talk, tell y'all what I'm doing. Child, be all over the place, okay? So maybe. How long did it take for you to build your luxury collection, bags, shoes, jewelry? It's been years, because like I said, I collect everything piece by piece, but it's been years, but it kind of happened fast. I feel like it started growing rapid when I worked at Saks. Working at Saks, it heightened everything, I'll say that. So I started working at Saks 2016, so 2016 to now, it just kind of like it grew like wildflowers, girl. What city are you moving to? Now when it comes to moving, girl, moving is stressing me out because moving is stressing me out. I'm gonna say that. I wanted to move to New York. I'm still now back considering moving to New York because the world is open again, and I have this list now. I set myself down. I'm like, you're not married, you don't have kids, there is nothing holding me in one spot. So I have a whole list of things now that I want to do before I become married and be a mother. I mean, because I feel like now I'm at the point where if we're dating, I'm still single. I'm single till you put a ring on my finger, and that's just on period, okay? So I have a whole list of things I want to do, and living in New York is one of them. I want to travel the world for a year straight and do everything that I want to do. I mean, but I just have a whole list of things that I want to do. So New York is definitely one of the places. That's the only place I could really see myself living. I feel like I need to travel more places and have like an open mind. Oh, and also Houston. I always say when I buy my house, I'm going to buy my house in Houston. I already know that. So I may settle down in Houston because I love Houston, which actually leads to the next question. What's the difference between living in New Orleans and Houston? Now, Houston is very outside. It's a very mixy, girl. But I like Houston, girl. I love everything. I love New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans, but I live for Houston. I just yeah, that's how I'm saying. I live for Houston, girl. Houston got some fine men. They got good food, good shopping. I like Houston. I love New Orleans too, but yeah. The wig, honey. I need the details on the wig. You guys are always asking about my wig, my hair. This is the same wig from Bellamy Hair, the Kiki wig. This wig, for some reason, is not on their website anymore. This is the 28-inch, 12x6 lace, jet black. Yeah, Kiki wig, and it has combs and all the good zhuzh. It was very expensive, and I said in the other video, I told you guys how much it was, but I feel like I didn't tell y'all that this wig was a gift to the girl. She did not pay her coin for it. It was like a little birthday gift. So I think that's why I wasn't so hurt that after I got it, the price went down because I didn't spend my money on it. But yeah, no question, I love your style. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi G, what are your thoughts on the new Coach Puffy bag? Puffy Tabby. I actually think that bag is gorgeous, especially for the price. I like the fact that they just released the minis. And I feel like if you're trying to like get you a bag of good quality, I would definitely recommend that bag. I like the fact that it comes with 2 straps. You're getting a bang for your buck, and it's just so luscious and pretty. I have been seeing different reviews. A couple people said the bag creased. Now when my bags start creasing, I get a little annoyed, so I don't know, but I think it's a beautiful bag. Do you do your own hair? Is it a wig? I must know. I definitely do my own hair. It is a wig, and yeah, it's glueless also. Do you still work a 9 to 5? I definitely work a 9 to 5, and if we're being honest, it's not easy, but I do it because I used to make an excuse that, oh, I can't do YouTube because I still work my job. So I just got tired of lying to myself and just not facing the fact that, girl, I was scared to do both, okay? So now I have this thing. That's why I'm always dog-ass tired, because I be like, if I can work a 9 to 5 over here and help somebody build their dream, build their business, I'm going to give the same energy to my dreams and goals. So like right now, I got to be able to work in a couple of hours, girl. Like literally a couple of hours, and I'm sitting up here looking like I'm going to the Grammys or something. So yeah, I still work, and it is kind of like becoming a lot, because I don't even know if you can say I guess, yeah, I am a part-time influencer, YouTuber influencer, because I still work my 9 to 5, but I want to give the same energy to YouTube as a person who's doing it full-time. So if you look at my channel, I'm constantly uploading. I don't want you to be like, oh, she's only uploading once, maybe she's like a part-time. No, I'm going to give the same energy as a full-time creator, even though I'm working my 9 to 5 and trying to balance both, but I like the money on both ends. Girl, I had to reapply this lip. This is a Morphe lip. I don't know, I'm gonna try to link the color down below, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm talking a lot, baby, she keep wearing off right here, and usually you have to like dry your lip and then apply the lipstick, but child, she is stressing the girl out. What types of perfumes or oils do you wear? I'm not big on perfumes because I have a very sensitive nose. I get headaches very easy, and if I'm constantly smelling it, or if it's too strong, girl, it just kills me. So My favorite scent, if I had to pick a perfume that I had to just live with, it is Gucci Guilty. I absolutely love it. It mixes so well with my body chemistry, and I just love the smell. And I think I also love it because I have like a little nostalgia to it. That was the first perfume I fell in love with, and when I worked at Forever 21, my first job, I couldn't afford it, so I will always have to go to Macy's, drench myself in it, and yeah, I couldn't afford it. So when I was able to afford it, I just kept buying it. Like right now I have 3 bottles and I just keep spraying them. That's my favorite. I'm not big on perfumes. That's not my lane. And I do like my Bum Bum Cream. I know that's not the name of the body spray, but they have a body spray that I absolutely love. I kind of wear that on a day-to-day, and that's the only 2 things I'm kind of juggling right now. I don't really have a whole perfume collection. I do buy scents from Zara because those, throughout the day, they kind of like settle down and you still smell them, but not as strong as you would another type of perfume. So I do like perfumes and scents from Zara. So most of the scents I have are from Zara, but like perfumes that you guys would actually know, the only one I have is Gucci Guilty. How do you stay put together all the time? If we're being honest, I personally don't think I'm always put together all the time. Sometimes, girl, I be busted, crusted, and just disgusted. But I still try to, if I'm leaving the house, I try to take pride and be like, okay, do something to yourself. But now that we got on masks, some days I be like, nobody don't know it's me, girl, throwing that mask and be incognito. But I just try to take pride. I always at least make sure my hair and my nails, like I'm groomed, because you can always put on a pair of shorts, oversized shirt, you know, just I always try to look clean, if that makes any sense. What made you / inspired you to get into fashion? If we're being honest, it just came to me since I was a little girl. Like I remember being in like 1st grade, and I don't know if y'all remember those little books that, it was like a book, and they had a girl that you have to like cut out the clothes and you have to glue it onto her body. I used to love those books. I've been wearing bags since I was like so young. Girl, I don't care if the bag came from the Dollar Tree, Walmart. My first bag that I remember getting was from Dollar Tree. I used to love Dollar Tree, girl. I used to get on press-on nails. You remember they had those little chokers? I used to get those, and I used to always get a bag from Dollar Tree. So fashion has just always been my thing. Like, but you know what's so funny? I didn't know fashion was a thing because, I mean, when you're in college, nobody telling you, okay, fashion is a career. But now it's like, now the girls see fashion is a career. Don't doubt us. Bucket list. That can go so many different ways. So for bucket list, I'm gonna say my travel bucket list, I want to go to Greece. I would like to go to Santorini. There's another island over there that I wanted to go to. I would like to island hop in Greece. I would prefer to be on a yacht and just island hop. I'm putting it in the universe. I want to go to Greece. I really want to go to Santorini. That is like on my bucket list. And I just like to island hop over there. So yeah. Best given advice. The best given advice I would say was the lady who I used to work with at Sex. Hey, Miss Ivania, if you're watching. She told me to live my life, focus on my dreams and my goals, and be young. Don't focus so much on tomorrow. You know, be responsible and worry about those things, but don't stress yourself out on that, because you're going to look back and all of your life is just gone because you just been stressing. Enjoy your life. Because at that time, I never used to go out. She was like, go out, have a drink, just have fun, enjoy your life, and focus on yourself. The boys gonna come, and I'm taking her advice now, girl. So that was the best advice somebody ever gave me, like, to this day. And if somebody gave me better advice than that, maybe I don't remember it, that's the only advice that's stuck in my head. Focus on you. And that changed my life. Okay, now this is a petty question. Drums or flats? I'm guessing you're talking about chicken. I'm gonna say flats, but if y'all see the way I eat chicken, y'all would be so disappointed in me. I don't eat the whole chicken, the meat to the bone. I pick my chicken. Yeah, so I'm gonna say flats. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is purple. Why did your last relationship end? Child, now y'all just trying it, girl. The questions is over. Okay, girlfriends, so that is it for this video. I just want to take this time to say thank you so much for supporting me this past year, liking, sharing, subscribing, you know, following me, just rooting for me. I really appreciate you guys for just coming over here and allowing me to be as creative as I want to be and just getting inspired. For all the people who just leave all these beautiful positive comments, thank you so much. And I really appreciate you guys, because I don't think you guys know, the support of you guys really motivate me and push me to keep going and putting out more videos. And I feel like none of this will really be possible without you guys. If you guys didn't like, share, subscribe, and follow, I wouldn't be doing it, because at that point I feel like it would literally be a waste of time. So without you guys, none of this would be possible, and I really appreciate you guys. Oh my god, I forgot to say the giveaway. See, just like that, I was about to forget that I told you guys that for this year anniversary celebration that I was doing a giveaway. So the winner of, first of all, let me tell you what the giveaway is. I'm gonna let you pick whatever it is that you want to do. So you can either do a gift card to Sephora, you can do a gift card to Zara, or you can do a massage on me at Massage Envy. Now Massage Envy, I believe, is everywhere. Now unless you live in Timbuktu, girl, I don't know what we're gonna do, but most likely there's a massage place, so you can pick between those three. Sephora gift card, Zara gift card, massage at Massage Envy. And the winner is, okay, so the winner of the giveaway is C. Shantae. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. Girl, you are the winner. All you have to do is, first of all, comment under this video so I can give you the rest of the instructions, I guess, to like DM me, or if you have an Instagram, go ahead and DM me so we can pick and choose whatever it is that you want to get. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I'm sure I'll forget something, but hopefully not. But yet again, thank you guys so much for rocking with your girl, and I'll see you in the next video.